Alright, folks, welcome back to another episode. And in this episode, I am attempting to complete stage 2 of 3 in Sparkplug's epic mission. And that is to drive a car to the gas station of Lazy Lake or Catty Corners. I'm gonna wind up landing over here at Misty, pick up some weapons, and wind up going and driving that car over to Catty Corners gas station. And with that being said, if you like these videos, don't forget to hit a like on there, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, 101 Ghost. So let me drink this big pot, close this door. I'm gonna wind up breaking this, get this weapon. Grab some of this ammo, grab some more gold and some more material. I'm gonna make my way out of here. Pick up that gun, shotgun, and doesn't seem like there's a good car around here. Alright, so there's a car right here. I'm gonna wind up driving this over to Catty Corner. And making my way over there, dropping the orphanage to complete that mission. Unfortunately, you don't get to see, I don't know what happened there, that didn't happen in the game. Unfortunately, you don't get to see it live as I play because there was something wrong with the video. But I stop right here, get out the car, don't forget to get out the car, and wind up completing that mission. So with that being said, I came in 9th place. I tried to come in 5th place, but you know, things happen, so I gotta go after the replay and make it show it. I wish it showed that I completed the mission, but it doesn't. So I wind up grabbing this sniper, and I'm like, there has to be another rifle around here, and I'm like, nah, that's too far to go get that shotgun. The storm is coming our way, and I'm like, let me see if there's something in here. There's another big pot. There was a coin here that I hear, so I'm trying to see, maybe it's upstairs. It's not here. Break that. There's a chest right there, and that's that. Like, no, the coin's not around. Trying to look for that coin, see if it's down here, and oh, there it goes, right behind, underneath this little restaurant area. So I go ahead and do a build. Grab some more experience points. I grabbed it. I don't know why I didn't show that. It's little weird glitches that happen in these replays. But then move on. Right about this point, a bounty gets taken out on me. Which is funny why it glitched right when I said that. But I was like, oh, alright, somebody took out a bounty on me, and they're right there, right near kid. I'm like, okay, let me go and shoot that. I'm trying to get an angle, see if I see him. He's right there. And he just takes his shield, so I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot take out my gun. took care of him, grabbed his stuff, and he did have a rifle, so I was like, thanks a lot. Wind up grabbing that med kit, and I said, you know what, let me go ahead and upgrade all these weapons, take out my sniper, upgrade that weapon, take out shotgun, upgrade that. It keeps switching because I guess that's the upgrade, as you can see, that last one. And then I go and upgrade my rifle, and I'm on my way. Now the storm is coming, and I'm like, oh, let me get out of here as quickly as possible. Figured, you know what, since the storm is coming, there has to be a car over at Lazy, and I'll be able to drive it over towards Hunter. And that's where the storm was at. Sorry, that's where the circle was at. Make my way through this. I'm like, I know there's usually cars around this area. I don't know why these little glitches happen. And I'm like, no, that one had a boot. So keep going, and I'm like, okay. Has to be another one close. Alright, there's one right here. Take this truck. Get in it. Get at it. Possible. Made a mistake. Hit that. And go ahead and run over there. I thought I was going to be able to break that wall. I'm like, okay, keep pushing forward. And go up this hill, and I'm like, you know what? My car starts running out of gas, so I wind up getting out right there, let it go. There's some fighting going on. That person died. And again, I don't know what's going on, but there's a person right near here. I wind up taking his IO guard starts shooting at me. I'm like, I gotta get out of here as quickly as possible. Some more shooting going on. I'm like, alright. And I see that person here, but I don't want to get shot and killed by the bots. So I get shot a little bit. And I'm like, alright, I'll go around here so I don't wind up getting hit by those IO guards. And I'm like, alright, cool. Let me make my way around here, see if I can catch him on this side. And I'm like, no, I don't see him around. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just see if I see him down here, and there he goes. So I'm like, well, no, that's not him. That's an IO guard. I don't want to deal with those IO guards. So I'm like, let me get out of here. I see a supply drop in the person. Like, cool. Let me go and see if I can eliminate him. He gets shot. Another one. Seems like he's coming out again. I'm like, okay. Let me just make sure I got a full clip. And at this point, I thought he ran down, but he didn't. He stood behind the wall, and I was like, okay. I'm like, fine, not a problem. And I took 2 shots, and I eliminated him. So I'm like, alright. Let me just met up. At this point, I gotta make sure I get my heals up and my shields in. Of course, the storm starts moving in. I still have time to take this big pot. Make sure I get 100 shields, 100 health. Alright, there's 18 people left. I think I'll be able to wind up winning this, or at least placing top 5. run in this direction because I was doing something else, and I was like, where am I going? Let me go right back in the same line that I need to be going straight to get to that circle as quickly as possible. I see a vehicle, and I'm like, all right, cool. Now I got a vehicle. Get in there. And as you can see, the glitch happens once again. Don't know why that's happening. But I'm like, let me get out of here. Get in this vehicle. Going around this way, and because I wind up doing hard time, I get on two wheels. I'm like, alright, just keep going. Oh, that one bounce hit me. And I'm like, oh. Keep going, and I'm like, alright, make it over that. Really trying to get out the storm. I think I could break this, but I don't, and I'm like, reverse, move back, forward. Cool. Get out the storm, but I'm kind of low on health, so I'm looking for a good spot to heal. I'm like, okay, I can stop right here, go in the bushes here. Wind up taking these heals. Use the bushes as cover. Get those heals on. Make my way over. Towards sweaty sand. I just really want to get to the circle. Don't want to die to the storm. I'm like, okay, and now I see a person over here. I'm like, oh, there he goes. He just moved, went in that house, was like, alright, let me get a closer shot. I heard a coin around there, so I was like, let me see if I can find this coin before I engage. I didn't find it, and I'm like, you know what, forget the coin. Start taking a shot. I think they're shooting at me. No. Let's see if I see them around. I don't like those shots. I build up a little place, and he's right there. There's somebody bouncing, and a predator's coming down. Like, alright. Don't see where that guy went. Oh, there's a predator right there. I wind up seeing if I could take a shot at him, and I'm like, no, he keeps running around. It's a shot that goes off, and I'm like, let me try to take a shot at him. As soon as right before he shoots, he moves, I miss. And I'm like, alright, I think I can take another good aim at it. At that point, that was a glitch. He moved, and I was like, okay, think I can wind up getting him. The storm is coming, so I move forward. Start getting shot. I wind up moving in that direction. Wind up taking all his weapons. And somebody comes and wind up shooting me, in the game is over right there. So with that being said, I came in 9th place, but I completed the mission. So with that being said, 101 Ghost out.